Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rawah, Kadash Da Balan, son to the elder apostles and great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, this is the book of Joshua, chapter 20, titled The 6 Cities of Refuge. Verse 1. Yahweh also spake unto Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel. And if you don't know, this is actually the sons of Israel, because in the Hebrew, the word children doesn't exist. It's boys or girls, sons or daughters. Saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge, whereof I spake unto you by the hand of Moses. And where did he mention that already? He mentioned that in the book of Numbers chapter 35. He mentioned it there. And also the cities for the Levites. He also mentioned them there too. And then later on he goes in. So I'm reading Joshua 21 right now. I'm reading Joshua 20 right now. And if you go into Joshua 21, then you will see that the Levi cities all will be mentioned. As for example, as it is here pointed on these maps. All the red places that you see are the Levitical towns mentioned in Joshua 21 to the with more details and stuff like that, as you can see here. I haven't colored everything yet, but yeah, I do have it in my book. Pardon, because in my book I colored everything. I haven't colored everything on the website, and sometimes on the website I color more than I color in my own Bible, but I'll go back to it, but all my main coloring is in my Bible. The fact that I found a website years ago that I can also color is just fun, because if I'm on the street and maybe somebody asks me something, then I could just go on this and find it easily, because sometimes I look over it and I can't see it because it's not colored in, but I know it's this chapter, but I just don't know which verse. Makes it easier, and then later on I can remember it without coloring, but that's kind of hard sometimes. If I just look at this, I'll be like, what? I need something to distinguish it. And I also am busy with the app right now, so that I color there too. So the more coloring I do, the more I would remember, like, oh yeah, it's there. Lord willing, of course. Right, so, cities of the Levites that were in the midst of the other Israelites, But later on, after the split, the big bulk of the Levites went in the midst of Judah and Benjamin. After the split. So in the New Testament, in the time of Yahushai, there was the majority of the Levites. They were in the midst of Benjamin and in the midst of Judah first, actually. Judah and Benjamin, right? And these are another Levitical towns that is mentioned in Joshua 21. All over that chapter. And I think Numbers. Yeah, okay, let me just read on. So, so let me read it again. Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Appoint out for you cities of refuge. Now, what are these refuge? Refuge is what I was going to explain. Whereof I spake unto you by the hand of Moses, that the slayer that killeth any person unawares and unwittingly may flee thither by accident. He hit him and he fell on his head on a rock or something and he died. Or, unwittingly, basically he didn't know, he was just walking, for example, because now back in the days they obviously didn't have cars, but nowadays, I could just use that for example. He didn't look good. It is his fault maybe, but he didn't look good, but the guy was looking at his telephone, crossing the street, and bam, now somebody else might still get angry trying to kill you. So therefore, you need to flee to the city of refuge. Or There was also an incident where was it again? With a hammer or something like that, or it was a weapon. Wait, let me see. No, that is murder with a weapon. But it's mentioned somewhere here concerning that he killed him with a weapon, but with an axe, but it was by accident. Hey, where is it again? Wait. Oh yeah, it's right here. So it says here, Numbers chapter 35, verse here 22. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, right, or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight, so for example, cast upon him a stone or something of iron, a weapon of iron, or with any stone wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, so he didn't see him, but he threw a stone or something, and he just happened to walk by, and the stone hit him in the head and cast it upon him that he may die, and was not his enemy, neither sought his harm. Then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood, according to these judgment. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer, which is the manslayer, he slayed that man, out of the hand of the revenger of blood, which is their family members. And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, which were these cities. You had Shechem, Kadesh in Naphtali. You have also Kadesh Barnea down there, but that's not this one, of course. And you had another Kadesh here, but that's another story again. Golan, you have Ramoth Gilead in Gad, because Gad occupied that region over there. You will see later on that it is Gad that had that, and not Manasseh. Because in certain maps, I think this one, I'm not sure. Let me see something. Where is it again? I got so many maps. Oh, I think it's here. Oh, yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, you see? It looked like Ramoth Gilead is not from Gad. But, like I said, certain maps are kind of off, but I still kind of use it because it's more overzichtelijk. It's more yeah, you could say clear. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's oversightly. Yeah, oversight. It has a better oversight, in overall. In overall, it's not that word. This word doesn't mean clear. That's not what it means. Certain, yeah. Sorry, overzicht. Overview, yeah, oversight. Overview. So this is oversight. This is overview. It's the same thing. View is sight is kind of the same thing. But oversightly, yeah, something like that. This is more accurate. Because if I put this one, it's not accurate. Yeah. Anyway, this is a little bit, a little small, kind of oversight, with the quickness thereof, with the quickness thereof. But this one is a little bit more accurate, as you can see here. Joshua chapter 20, verse 8. And on the other side Jordan by Jericho, eastward. So Jericho was one of the allotted cities, the cities of refuge. Yeah, I was marking this one, but I know that Jericho is here. But but it says here, and on the other side by Jericho eastward, they assigned Bezir in the wilderness upon the plain out of the tribe of Reuben, which is here. Right, here is Jericho. On the other side of it, on the other side Jordan, Then you had the town Bezir in Reuben. It was definitely in Reuben. Where exactly? Well, they don't 100% know, but it's around here. And you have to understand that Esau went about and did excavations and stuff like that. He has all this information that we don't. That's why I told this guy the other day that they are wiser than us. You know. Let me see. The children of darkness are wiser in this world than the children of light. Luke chapter 16 verse 8. And the Lord Jehovah himself said that. And the Lord commended the unjust steward. He was even unjust, but the Lord commended him like, "Oh, you did good, punk." Sucker. Praise formally or officially. He approved what he basically did. So like, well, you actually did good. You saved yourself by being a liar. You saved yourself actually. Because these people of this world, they have nothing else to save them for, so they have to save themselves. The Israelites have someone to actually count on, but a lot of our people don't want to count on that. They want to do them things physically. And the Lord commanded the unjust steward, because he had done wisely. For the children of this world, which are the children of darkness, because this world is covered in darkness, as you can see here. John 1 and 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. The darkness is not alive. This is because it's not alive, so it is not aware of anything. Comprehend. Right? Mentally grasp, understand. Darkness is just basically, it's nighttime. It's like nighttime. It doesn't have a conscience. So it's not talking about that darkness. That darkness did not comprehend that the light came to them were the Israelites. We live in darkness as in noonday. Just like how you have the prophets that had their light snuffed out by the Lord. And because they're false prophets, then the Lord said, "Therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have vision, and it shall be dark unto you, and ye shall not divine." So they don't have visions, and they cannot divine anymore. Which is, it's not that one. Here, Micah. It's basically prophesy. Micah 3, and what was it, 6? Here, Hebrews 70:80, divine. Practice definition. That's what I want. The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. And they had that. The Israelites had that. I'm going to show you that. But the Lord took it away. Let me see here. Here the Lord took it away from the majority of us, not all of us. Some of us still have it. Don't think that they don't, because some of us do still have this, but it's just puny compared to what we really had. Let me see. Elisha, I think it was 2 Kings. I just read it the other day. Let me see something here. 2 Kings 2, if I'm correct. Oh yeah. 2 Kings 2, chapter 1. Sorry. 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass. This is what the Lord took away from us, right? And also what I was mentioning here concerning that we are not wise anymore. But wait, let me just read it. 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass, when Yahweh would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal, which is here by Benjamin. It's here. It's next to Benjamin. It's actually in Ephraim. Actually, maybe I have it here. Yeah, here. It was actually in Ephraim, if I'm correct, or Manasseh, one of those two. See, the maps are just sometimes messed up, but I do know this is not 100% accurate. This is more an oversight. But yeah, Gilgal was in. Let me see. Let me see. Manasseh or Ephraim. Let me look it up. Yeah, I know that. I know that they were there, but Joshua was there. Between Jericho and Jordan, yes. Joshua, north of the land, yes, it was north of Benjamin, I know. But there was actually a place that specifically said that it was. Because I know Joshua was there, and anyway, let me leave it. Joshua later on went into the land of Ephraim, but Joshua was there in Gilgal first. But anyway, as it says right here, that he came down, he went down from Gilgal. They pitched there first, and the Israelite encamped in Gilgal, in the plains of Gilgal. And they went to Joshua onto the camp at Gilgal because he was there. But anyway, he descended from, so Joshua descended from Gilgal and went to war with the Amorites and stuff like that. But yeah, enough of this because I'm wasting time. This is not for salvation's sake anyway. So, yeah, but I know I am still interested in it, and I know other people are too. So I'm not gonna say like it's not important, because what is important for me and what is not important for me might not be important for you, or might or not important for you. So something that I find important might not be important for you, and something that I find not important might be important to you. So it is you're not it is unresponsible to say, oh, that's a small thing, that doesn't matter to everybody. It's not you're not considering his mind. Anyway, for the children of Israel, for the children of this world, which are the children of darkness. Oh yeah, so the Lord took that from us. Wait, let me get it here. He took this from us. Second Kings chapter 2 verse 2. And Elijah said unto Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for Yahweh had sent me to Bethel. And Elisha said unto him, as Yahweh liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they went down to Bethel. And the sons of the prophet that were at Bethel came forth to Elisha, and said unto him, knowest thou that Yahweh will take away thy master from thy head today? They already knew. That's the power that the Israelites had. They already know. They haven't even talked to you, never seen you, nothing. They already know what's going to happen. That's definition. That's what no, not this one. Sorry. That's this one. This one. Here. The practice of seeking. They didn't have to seek it. They already had it. Because the Lord created them. That's that. Of the future. So, knowledge of the future. Let me just read this one. This part. Only this part. Not the rest. Knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. Definition. The Israelites had that. But you have to understand that the heathens have it also. Don't let these Edomites fool you and tell you that this is not real. This is not real. This remember this cartoon Fantasia. I remember this cartoon very much. This was the first time I saw Mickey Mouse in with magic. He never had that. I never seen it before, so I never forgot it. Never. I always thought like, what? Mickey Mouse is doing magic? I didn't. And I was very small, and I still remembered it. And I haven't watched that thing in my life again. I watched it one time. I'm not kidding you. Back in the days, we didn't have, you didn't have, you couldn't watch, you didn't have reruns like that. You need to really be lucky that you're at home when they're playing this stuff. But yeah, anyway, I think I saw it on a VHS anyway. So, but I didn't. I don't even know how I saw it. I just saw it. Somebody put it for me, and I looked at it. Most 100% it was a grown up. I don't know which or who did it, but if you look at his hat, you will see that it goes to Baal. It goes to Baal. Yeah, this one. This. That's a symbol of Baal. Stars and moon and stuff like that. And that's one of the symbols of Baal. Well, he's more known for that. If you can see the horns, which is the so-called crescent moon. Anyway, enough of this. Now, so those sons of the prophets, they were able to see that in Bethel. And then later on, they went to another place. Let's see. He went to Jericho. And the sons of the prophet in Jericho, that was Benjamin, they said like, knowest thou that Yahweh will take away thy master from thy head today? So they said it too, because they knew too. And he answered, yeah, I know it. Hold your peace. sorry. So he knew it too, right? Right, I had to go to the toilet. So anyway, so they knew it too. Yes. So what did the Lord do? Isaiah 3:1. For behold, Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem, Yahweh himself, he did this, and from Judah, the stay of the staff, the support, the stability, the self-sustainability and stuff like that, and also the prophethood, because the prophets walked with the staff. But this really represents stability. The whole stay of bread, the whole stability of bread, and basically the stability, the stay and the staff. So the stability and the support. Even our land doesn't support us anymore with food and stuff like that, and with substances. We don't even have land, by the way. And the whole stay of water, so we can't sustain ourselves with water, the stability of water. That's why we gotta drink their recycled sewer water. If you ever drank water out the tap, the floss water, faucet, you should know you drank pussy or period blood water. You drank shit, you drank feces, you drank anything in existence that is flushed down the toilet. Coke, drug pills. There's plastic in the water. This is very dangerous. It could turn you into a girl. I'm not kidding, man. I'm not kidding. I'm not faking this up. I'm not making this up. This can turn you into a girl. I'm not kidding, man. I'm dead serious. I have a documentary on this. See? It's not just going to make you infertile. It's going to do things to you, especially if you're young and you keep on breathing this in because it's burned around you in a facility. territorial reserve, the Native American reserves, okay? They call it Chemical Valley, a small native community living in the shadows of Sarnia Chemical Valley. And why is it called Chemical Valley? Well, let me give you a beautiful picture. You see that shit over there? You see that shit? Okay. The Native Americans that are born near there most of the time have girls, because when they're pregnant, man, the documentary explains it real good for you, because as I said, they're wiser than us. Second, they make it their own tongue to fall upon themselves, so they know exactly what those things are doing. Come on, man. Which one of you knew that this thing could turn you into a girl? Come on, you didn't know that. I didn't know that. They say it, and because they're the ones that are doing it. The children of darkness are wiser in this world than the children of light. We are wiser in the scriptures, even though they know the scriptures, man. That's why you have precepts in your Bible that they made. But the Lord is going to give us back. He took it from us, and He's slowly giving it us back. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The fact that we can know things before it even happens. Before you come and talk to us, we look at you, be like, I already know. You know, there's more instances where the sons of the prophets was looking at Elijah, and they said like, hey, you got the spirit of Elijah on you. What happened? Where is Elijah? Where is he? I see his spirit on you. Where is he? They didn't know that part, but still they knew, because they looked at him and it was like, I know what you. And also in the book of First Ezra chapter 5 or something, the high priest, he can look at you and know exactly what tribe you're from, just like Yahushua. The high priest had that also. Here, First Ezra 5 then. If you read this chapter, you will understand why this is said. For unto them, 1 Ezra 5:40, for unto them said Nehemiah and Athaliah, that they should not be partakers of the holy things, till there arose up an high priest, clothed with doctrine and truth. And this goes into the fact that they couldn't tell if they was from the tribe of Levi or not. And if you are not from the tribe of Levi, you cannot do Levitical things. Because if you do Levitical things, then this will happen to you. Where did I put it? I thought I put it somewhere here. Oh yeah, here. Numbers 3:38. But those that encamp before the tabernacle toward the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses and Aaron and his sons, the Levites, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Israel. So they're doing it for the Israelites, right? And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. So if you come near, being an Israelite yourself, you're going to die. Numbers chapter 1 and 51. And when the tabernacle setteth forth, the Levites shall say, take it down, because it was a tent back then, where the Ark of the Covenant was in. When the tabernacle is pitched like a tent, to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. So, in that time, they couldn't just let everybody come and do the Levitical work, because you will die. So, you needed to wait for a high priest to come, clothed with doctrine and truth, that can look at you and tell you like, oh, you're a Levite, or you're a Benjamite, or whatever tribe you are respectively from. So they can do that. They could do that. Until this day, you have certain people that can still do that. I know you might not believe it because you're a city slicker, but I'm from South America, so I have seen things with my own eyes. And they could take a mirror and actually tell you what you did a few years ago and stuff like that. And some of them don't even need a mirror. They could just look at you and tell you things. But I'm sure you probably don't believe that because you're a city slicker. So I'm not gonna talk down on you for that. But there's a lot of people that they really just be like Israelites, yeah, Israelite people. So I'm not gonna bother you with that. I'll just say it and hey, do whatever you want with it. Cause yeah. But anyway, I got this documentary that they will show you, and here, this is the see that's what I'm telling you. Google is the devil, bro. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites are devils. You know, and if you click on it, it's all of a sudden it's you gotta sign in because they don't want you to see it. The disappearing male. But you can watch it on other channels like let me see, what's that thing again? Here, Daily Motion. See that thing? I'm not playing. Male population disappearing. Or you're gonna turn into a sodomite, or you're gonna be born as a girl, because that thing does things to embryos. It does it to I'm not playing, man. They're not. These people are wiser than you think they are. They're very satanic with it, right? So if you're interested, after all I just said, I'll put the link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. But just to remind you, they blocked this documentary on YouTube. It's there, but they want you to sign in with your ID. And then later, once that time comes, they're gonna find you because they know who you are, what you represent, everything. You know. So anyway, the Lord took away the stay of bread and water. The mighty man, he took that away. But there's still mighty men of our people around us, and the man of war. There's still men of war around us, working in the government, in the militaries of Esau and stuff like that. The judge. You still have judges around us. But not as in how in the book of Judges, you know, the strong ones that are judging our people. We don't really have that. And the prophet. They're still among us, but not as powerful as what I just showed you. Concerning that the sons of the prophets were able to do when they looked at Elisha, sorry. Concerning Elijah. And the prudent. We still kind of have that among us, you know. You have prudent people which are showing care and thought for the future. You know, a prudent man wouldn't steal from a kingpin because he knows that he would have to run for his whole life, or they're gonna kill his family or his children, because nowadays they have no honor. Back in the days, they wouldn't do that. They would only want you. But nowadays they kill your mama, they kill everybody, you know. So a prudent man wouldn't do stupid things like that. And the ancient were wise because they're older. They have a lot of experience. The Lord took that away. Even though you still have older people that are wiser today, you still have prudent people of our people that are wise, that are alive today, but not the majority of us. The captain of 50, which are the leaders of war, battle, took that away. But in the armies of Esau, you do have Israelites that are so good that Esau makes them a general, or he makes them a commander, because they just do good. So he puts them over the other Edomites and makes him a benefit to their army, and he benefits off of the mind of that Israelite man by increasing his power, by making that man, that Israelite man, be over a supervisor over the other Edomites to train them, you know, to make them better. And the honorable man. The Lord took away the honorable man among our people. The majority of our people, if they can fuck your girl, they will. Because, you know, they have no honor. You know, they'll fuck your daughter while being your friend. You know. You even had this guy, man, I don't even want to talk about that. Let me leave that, man. And the counselor, because a lot of our people don't have great advice. There are among them, yes, but not as abundant as we had it back in the days. And the cunning artificer. You do have artificers among us, but nowadays you don't have it anymore. Not in abundance. Artificer definition. It's a skilled mechanic, a skilled worker. Nowadays you have, let me see. You have this. Yeah, you have all these so-called black inventors and stuff like that. Mark Dean, he was the one for IBM to make the processor and stuff like that. All these fucking nerds, they're talking about computer this and computer that. Well, you need to thank him. You know, he is the one that fixed the light bulb. But these devils will never admit that. Fuck them. I admit it. You know, I know he did, and all the inventions were stolen of us. Him. They only want to credit him to Peanut. Fuck those bad devils, man. I have to say it like that because I'm actually very angry. You know, but anyway, all these inventions that our people made, these are the cunning artificers. It doesn't necessarily specifically have to be mechanic. It's just basically inventions. And you have this guy, Super Soaker. They only want to credit him for the Super Soaker, Lonnie Johnson, but they never want to credit him for the infinite energy that he has. He has that. Yeah, Google is not gonna fucking show it. Sorry, Google is not gonna show it. I'm telling you, man. That's why you gotta hate the satanic nation called Esau for doing all these things. Because let me see. Here, free energy, they want to call it. Filthy devils, free energy. It's infinite energy. They just playing around with the word. All of a sudden, I can't find it. Right. Yeah, right. It's not there. That's fine. Free energy. I'm gonna put this link in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. You know, but anyway, the Lord took that away from us. And the eloquent orator, eloquent is somebody that can speak fluently in order basically to persuade you, or you can write something that, and we are knowing the terror of the Lord. 2 Corinthians 5:11, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Come to the Lord, my man. Don't be against him. I'm going to try and persuade you because I know the terror of the Lord. But we are made manifest unto Yahweh, and I trust also are made manifest in your conscience. Right, so the eloquent orator, which is a person that talks. Hey, I didn't mean to do that. Public speaker. So the eloquent public speaker that can convince you of a lot of things in the truth in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Now you have our people convincing you in evil shit. Like, yeah man, it's dope to be a gangbanger, shoot a nigga in the head. That sounds dope. They convince you to actually go about and start sniffing on some jacking us, shooting up on stuff in your arm. Or whatever they convince you to do, which is evil. They are convincing you. And Esau is pushing that because he knows that these celebrities, these jakes, are being looked up to. They know. Even in suburbans, you got now crazy gangs going on. You'd be like, what the hell? These kids literally can buy 3 houses or 2 once they turn 18 or 20. Because they have that money, and not even from their parents, but because of their parents. I'll give you that. But they have their own things because of their parents. Set them up to be, they leave their substance to their babes. So once they hit a certain age, they are able to buy stuff, houses. You're not able to do that, and still they want to be gangbangers. Wow, Crazy. Now that's the power of a Jacob descendant. That's why the Lord said you need to shut the fuck up when you speak grievously bad about Judah. You need to shut your mouth, boy. They're still the greatest, even though I can cuss them out. Why? Because I don't hate them. I can talk mad shit. It's like being. I'm not a fan because I don't blow. Bitches blow. A fan blows. I'm not a blower. But a fan of a basketball team, he can down talk it because he loves it. You know, he can down talk it when they do something stupid and he's angry. Maybe he lost the bet, whatever. He's gonna trash his whole house. But as soon as they win, he's on their side again. But other people that already hate the team, even when they win, they hate them. That's you. That's where you kick in. That's you. That's your head. Your head needs to roll on the ground somewhere. You know, because when they do good, you hate them. When they do bad, you bless the Lord or your God, I would say. Your satanic God, whatever the hell you serve. You thank your God that they fell even more. Yeah, you're gonna get dealt with. So that's for you people. When mine fell, I get angry. When mine's win, I get ecstatically happy and bless the Lord. Thank the Lord. You know. But anyway, that's another story. So the Lord took that away from us. And also when they saw Elisha, where was it again? I think it was here. I'm not sure. No. 2 Kings. I think it was here then. 2 Kings 3 and no, maybe here. Oh yeah. So 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 13, and Elijah took the mantle of Elisha. I'm not really going to read everything. I'm just going to grace over it because I already lost a lot of time talking. So anyway, so verse 14, let me see. And he took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him and smote the waters and said, where is Yahweh, where is Yahweh, the power of Elijah? And when he had also, he also had smitten the waters, they parted hither and thither, and Elisha went over. So he did the same thing as Elijah. You can read the rest for yourself if you have the time, but I have a point. So, verse 15, and when the sons of the prophets, which were to view at Jericho, saw him, who did they see? They saw Elisha now, because they already talked to him, right? They already talked to him like, hey, you know that your master, your teacher is going to go. Saw him. They said, the spirit of Elijah doth rest on Elisha. So they saw it. Why? Because Elisha, he asked Elijah before he left, he asked him, before I be taken away from thee. And Elisha said, wait, let me see here. And it came to pass, verse 9, when they were gone over, that Elijah said unto Elisha, ask what I shall do for thee, before I be taken away from thee. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so unto thee. But if not, it shall not be so. Right? And the chariots, the chariots of Israel came, which are the spaceships. Chariots of Israel. He took him up also. What? He took up also the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and went back and stood by the bank of Jordan. Right. So, which is near Jericho, as you should know by now. Jericho is here, and the river Jordan is here. Yeah. So going on, and it said, where was I? Yeah, the spirit of Elijah doth rest on Elisha, and they came to meet him and bowed themselves to the ground before him. Yeah, the sons of the prophets did that. And they said unto him, Behold now, there be with thee, what? There be with thy servants 50 strong men. Let them go, we pray thee, and seek thy master, lest peradventure the Spirit of the Lord had taken him up and cast him upon some mountain. Because they thought the chariot would just take him and drop him somewhere, or into some valley. And he said, Ye shall not send. So Elisha told them, like, don't go. You're wasting your time. And when they urged him till he was ashamed, he said, Send. So they kept on bothering him until he felt ashamed, like, okay, man, just go then, okay? They sent therefore 50 men, and they sought 3 days, but found him not. And when they came again to him, for he tarried at Jericho, he said unto them, Did I not say unto you, go not? But anyway, and then later on, he basically blessed the waters of Jericho, because Jericho was cursed since the time of Joshua. So later on, he blessed it. He healed the waters of Jericho, because he now had the double portion of the spirit of Elijah, so he could do more things. He can do more miracle things and stuff like that. So yeah. So the Lord took that away from us. So we are in darkness. Our people are basically in darkness. We are that darkness. Luke chapter 16, verse 8. The rest of it. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. Our people don't know a lot of things, man. These heathen nations, they know that we are the Israelites, for example. Especially the elites. The common Edomites don't know. So it says, Psalms 83 verse 1, Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be that still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel, that's slippery advice amongst one another. Crafty counsel. Advice and all that. They came together and gave it, advice and have a meeting. They have like the Bilderberg meeting. Here, crafty, clever, especially in a dishonest or secret way. And what is the Bilderberg? Bilderberg. Bilderberg councils. Is an annual off-the-record forum established in 1954 to roast the dialogue between Europe and North America. This is a meeting that will decide the rest of the fate of the rest of the people on the planet Earth. That's what it is. Where they have ideas. Look. Let me translate that in English for you. I think I can do it right like this. Here. The Bilderberg Conference are political meetings in which international images and ideas take center stage. Participants are influential figures. Yeah, because they influence everything upon the planet Earth. That's what they're doing. So, that's one of their secret crafty counsels that they take against the Israelites. And consult against thy hidden ones, which are the Israelites. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Those are the starting with the men of the Lord that are on a righteous type tip and they are teaching the truth, and the Most High is hiding them in plain sight, meaning they can't touch them. Just like Yahushua said, you can do nothing against me except the Lord allows you to. Matthew 19 and what was it again? John, sorry. John 19 and 10. Then saith Pilate unto him, Knowest thou not, what? Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? Yahushua answered, Thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me, or he that delivered me unto thee, had the greater sin. So you can't do anything unless the Lord allows it. And you're going to get punished for that also. So it doesn't matter what you are allowed to be doing. You're still going to get punished for it. Because you want to do it, right? Yeah, you know it's not right? Because he knew. Because he said like, yo, I ain't got no blood on my hand for this dude. Y'all got the blood. But later on, he still doubled down and still trying to talk smack. Because he was being offended because Yahushua did not respect him. So now it became personal. First, it wasn't personal. It was when the Lord Yahushua started to disrespect him also, and not honor him for the position that he is in, like this great cop, this great officer, guy, police, whatever the hell he calls himself, leader, basically, of the police and all that, of the soldiers. Didn't get the respect that he demanded from everybody and got from everybody. So now he started to get personal. So he gonna pay too. Psalms 83 and 4. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together, which is a conspiracy, conspiring with one another, crafty counsel. That's the Bilderberg, that's the so-called Illuminati people and stuff like that. With one consent, they are confederate against thee, which is another alliance of conspiring, confederate, joined by an agreement or treaty. And what is a conspiracy? A secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. Conspiring, plotting. That's crafty counsel. That's exactly what's in the Bible that it says. This word is in the Bible, but it's written different. It's crafty counsel. Right? That's what they're doing. And who? Edomites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, white people, Caucasian people, Arabs, Chinese, Hamitic people, but you did have Ishmaelites that was doing those things too. But this goes to the people of Palestine, which were Hamites, but the sons of Ishmael were from Hagar. So yeah, this is another group of Arabs, and you could say Hamites, but first Hamites, but anyway, Arabs too. Gabal or Hamites from Lebanon, Japanese, Israeli. You have Mizraim, which are Egyptians. These are Phoenicians, which are Canaanites, the brothers. These two are brothers, and this is Canaan. And these are Assyrians, which they look like Arabs nowadays. And these Midianites are Arabs. Well, they're not Arabs, but they kind of mingle among the Ishmaelites. So they're kind of they're Arab lookalikes. Just like people in Syria, they also look like Arabs. Yeah, the Assyrians and Syrians. Right. Jabin is a Canaanite, as you can see here. In King of Zor, yeah. Here, Jabin, king of Canaan. Right, so, okay. Right, so they all get... The reason why I'm pulling this up is because all of them know that we are Israelites. They know. So they're wiser than us. Our people don't know that they're Israelites. So they're stupid, basically. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. So they are wiser than us. Because they have the truth and we not. Our people are trying to get a record deal and trying to make it big in this world. not knowing that this world needs to be taken down. It needs to be just losing. But they're trying to keep America up. But anyway, Micah chapter 3 verse 6, therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, that ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. So the Lord is going to take that away. Now you can't see things anymore. Right. So, okay, good. That one. So, yeah, I'll leave that in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. This video too. And yeah, this video also does. And this also. And yeah, so going back to the book of Numbers.